This is Kendall Gibbons. Thanks for watching Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
By White, miscommunication, and Tigers win! And they're going to send around Allen. Is it going to be an inside the Parker? Yes, it is!
Court to the three-point line. Thornton underneath to Van Zandt. Layup at the buzzer. It's good. It's good. Ouachita storms the court.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer, caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Our town, a place for new beginnings, stalwart pine trees, reuniting with old friends. Whether you find yourself here for a ball game, a wedding, or just to catch up with those you love, we want to invite you to be a guest on our front porch, a place to sit back and watch the world go by, a place where time seems to slow down. Our home away from home. Welcome back. Captain Henderson House, now accepting reservations.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of Bats and Signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
If you or a loved one gets hurt in an accident,
You need true care and concern,
you can hand us everything, the bills, the paperwork, and anything else you need help with.
so you can focus on recovering from your injury.
That's why people turn to the Taylor King Law Firm.
You need an attorney with integrity and experience in dealing with the complex details.
We do everything we can to relieve the stress and take care of your family.
If you're injured in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
Baseball for me just kind of was the glue that kept my family together, I feel like. I was able to come here and get my triple major, as well as play a super high level of baseball against some of the best players in the country. There's a lot of options here in Division II with a lot of great ball players and a lot of great people, and they make sure that they give you every opportunity to succeed on and off the field.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. Alright, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
What if wealth building wasn't just for the wealthy? And what if a bank set out to build a more financially inclusive world by helping 10,000 people achieve home ownership, supporting the creation and retention of 100,000 jobs, and empowering 1 million savers? Well, that would be a different kind of bank. That would be Southern Bancorp. Join the change at banksouthern.com/whatif. Southern Bancorp.
Is it going to be an inside the Parker? Yes, it is! Good afternoon and welcome to Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Actually, still morning here at Sully Anderson Field, and we are already starting the Senior Day festivities, narrated by OSD and alum Matthew Branch, and being introduced is Hope Wade. So we'll send it over to Matthew for today's Senior Day festivities. So Hope Wade already introduced here this afternoon. And now we are getting ready to move on to our next senior. That is Callie Jordan, I believe, at the plate. Actually, it's Lacey Ornelas. Callie Jordan waited on deck. But Lacey, a senior out of Spring, Texas, an infielder for the Tigers, has been a big part of the Tigers' runs to the GAC tournament over the past couple of seasons. And a well-earned Senior Day celebration here today. We are having some sound technical difficulties, so we'll do our best to introduce the seniors as they come along here today. Up next for the Tigers, it's going to be outfielder Heather Brown, another big part of the Tigers' runs to the GAC tournament over the past couple of seasons. Senior out of Mount Vernon, Texas. Known for her excellent defense out in the outfield, but also swings a pretty good bat to go along with it. And don't know if you can hear that over the loudspeakers, but some of Brown's favorite memories were with working the grounds crew here at Ouachita, taking care of the field after some rainy days, and she said that she got caught under the tarp not once but twice in a single day. That's one of her funniest memories here with the program. And again, Brown, one of those senior leaders on this team that will be missed dearly and who has had a great career here. Rebecca Holloman will be the next senior. Another Lone Star senior for the Tigers out of Lucas, Texas, and like many of her senior teammates, coming out of the infield.
Rebecca will graduate in May with a Bachelor of Science, majoring in biology and minoring in chemistry and psychology. After graduation, Rebecca plans to work as a patient care technician at Medical City of McKinney in orthopedics before starting physician assistant school. Some of Rebecca's favorite memories here at Ouachita include playing against Tarleton in a preseason round robin her sophomore year. They were pulling the tarp off the field as the weather was changing as usual.
And Holloman, like her teammate Brown, talking about the fun memories of working the grounds crew and all the road trips with her teammates.
Rebecca was also thankful to be surrounded by lifelong friends, whether it was dancing in the dugout, running on the hill, scooting balls out of the dirt at first base, or hyping up her teammates before at bats. She'd also like to thank her family for always being supportive of her in her life through the ups and downs.
And there you can see the pinstripe jersey that every senior is receiving here today. A great souvenir from a career here with Ouachita softball at Sully Anderson Field. And now we are getting ready to introduce our final senior, and that is Callie Jordan. Being escorted by her parents as well as her dog Coda out to the field. Jordan has been a consistent presence out there in the outfield for the Tigers over her time here at Ouachita. Senior out of Crystal Beach, Texas. And looking forward to a strong finish to her career here today. Looks like Coda's getting a little bit excited out there at home plate. But Jordan giving a special gift there from her teammates. A frame photo of her playing out in the outfield, signed by all of her teammates. Again, just a special memento for a fantastic career here with Ouachita softball.
Once again, Tiger Nation, let's hear it for the class of 2023.
And now the class of 2023 getting one last round of applause here before the Senior Day game, lining up for the picture here. There you see Callie walking over from the mound to join the rest of the group. Special group of seniors that has faced some adversity over a while, some irregular years due to the COVID pandemic and just the ebbs and flows of the game in general, but some success to go on their resume as well. This senior class was part of a couple GAC tournament appearances over the last few years. A special group being recognized here today. You can see their numbers around the diamond. Right now they're holding up their jerseys in front of them, 2, 9, 14, 20, and Jordan wearing number 6. They are represented by painted numbers out there on the outfield. Brown's number 14 just behind third base. Ornellis's number 9 will be right behind shortstop. Hope Wade's number 2, fittingly behind second base. And then Callie Jordan right where the second baseman would stand over there on the right side in between first and second. And then on the right side, Rebecca Holloman behind first base. But there you can see Ouachita Athletic Director David Sharp talking to the seniors. Likely receiving a heartfelt message from Ouachita's AD here in their final home series, and you can see the emotion on their faces, knowing that they're getting ready to play some of their final games here in the purple and gold. Special start to the day here at Sully Anderson Field. A great day to have all the families here in attendance, and really a beautiful day for softball here at Sully Anderson Field on the beautiful campus of Ouachita Baptist University. Looking at the weather report for this afternoon, it's currently 68 degrees. Looking at a temperature of 69 degrees for first pitch at 12 o'clock. And throughout the afternoon, it should stay in the high 60s, low 70s. So you can't ask for much better weather here on an April afternoon. Getting into the later part of the month, Ouachita getting ready to play its final home series of the regular season, taking on today the visiting Crimson Storm of Southern Nazarene in what should be an exciting 3-game set. Game 1 coming up at 12 o'clock. It is a doubleheader today on Senior Day. So all the seniors will be looking to make their presence felt throughout the day. And now some of the seniors getting some pictures made out by their number. You can see Dr. Wesley Cluck taking pictures of Heather Brown and her family out there with her number. Right behind third base, number 14. And looks like Rebecca Hallman will be getting some photos over on the other side of the diamond. One of the special traditions here with Ouachita softball, seniors recognized every senior day by having their numbers painted on the field. This is a smaller senior class for Ouachita softball, as there's a lot of young talent on this team. Promising sign for the future, but the senior leadership will be missed for sure. And while we have a quick break in the action, there's one more senior we'd like to recognize. We have a senior on our own crew working today, and that is Wyatt Ashlock, a senior out of Royce City, Texas. Wyatt has been a big leader for us over the past year, helped lead us to a TV Outlet of the Year award from the Arkansas College Media Association, also finished in the top 3 in the Producer and Director of the Year voting, and looking forward to becoming the news director at KARK in Little Rock, Arkansas. So a bright future ahead for Wyatt, and we thank him for all of his contributions to our broadcast, not only this year but in years past. We are going to miss him, but we thank him for everything that he has done for OSDN. Well, the teams are making some last-minute adjustments, and while they are, we are going to take a brief timeout, but stay tuned because we will have more Tiger softball after this timeout.
received by White. Miscommunication, and Tigers win!
And they're going to send around Allen. Is it going to be an inside to Parker? Yes, it is.
Court to the three-point line. Thornton underneath to Van Zandt. Layup at the buzzer. It's good. It's good. Ouachita storms the court.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer, caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family.
Our town, a place for new beginnings, stalwart pine trees, reuniting with old friends. Whether you find yourself here for a ball game, a wedding, or just to catch up with those you love, we want to invite you to be a guest on our front porch, a place to sit back and watch the world go by, a place where time seems to slow down. Our home away from home. Welcome back. Captain Henderson House, now accepting reservations.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of bats and signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
If you or a loved one gets hurt in an accident,
You need true care and concern,
you can hand us everything, the bills, the paperwork, and anything else you need help with.
so you can focus on recovering from your injury.
That's why people turn to the Taylor King Law Firm.
You need an attorney with integrity and experience in dealing with the complex details.
We do everything we can to relieve the stress and take care of your family.
If you're injured in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
I'm Nicole Auerbach from The Athletic.
Hey, this is Alex Pruitt with Sports Illustrated Magazine.
This is Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Welcome back to Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Plate meeting currently underway here at Sully Anderson Field as these two teams get ready for a three-game set this weekend. Ouachita taking on Southern Nazarene on this senior weekend. For both of these teams at the moment still in contention for the Great American Conference Tournament. Ouachita, though, with a hill to climb. It has been a year filled with growing pains at times, as this is a young squad that's shown some promise, but again facing off against a talented Great American Conference tournament or Great American Conference lineup. You can't win them all, but they are still eligible today, looking to put on a good performance this weekend in front of the home crowd. 5 teams have already locked up their spot in the GAC tournament. That includes Oklahoma Baptist in first right now, 22-5 record on the year. Harding in second with a 22-7 record. In third place and also with a spot clinched in the tournament is Southeastern Oklahoma State, a 21-7 record in conference play. Southern Arkansas in fourth with a 19-8 record. Arkansas Tech, the fifth and final team that has qualified for the Great American Conference Tournament. They have a record of 17-10 and currently in the hunt right now. Arkansas, Monticello, Southern Nazarene, East Central, Henderson State, Northwestern Oklahoma State, and Ouachita Baptist and Southwestern Oklahoma State in that order. for Southern Nazarene right now in 7th place and looking to lock down their spot in the tournament with a series win this weekend on the road. But the Tigers looking to defend their turf at Sully Anderson Field for the final time this season. Got a good crowd out here for a beautiful day of softball action in Arkadelphia. Again, temperatures in the high 60s this morning heading into the early afternoon. We're set for a 12 o'clock first pitch. And it should be a great day of softball action. We do have starting lineups, and we'll go ahead and give those to you right now. First off, the starting lineups for the visiting Crimson Storm of Southern Nazarene. Sydney Sunby, the center fielder, leading it off. Liana Hisheki is the designated player, and she is batting second. Batting third will be the second baseman, Natalie Jones. Batting fourth will be the first baseman, Emma Swearingen. And manning the hot corner and batting fifth will be Haley Evans. Batting sixth, the catcher, Michaela Franks. In right field and batting seventh for the Crimson Storm will be Kennedy Scherer. Hannah Morales will be manning left field and batting eighth. And rounding out the lineup for the Crimson Storm will be the shortstop, Brooklyn Sullivan. Starting out on the mound today for SNU will be the right-handed freshman, Olivia Hernandez. She has compiled an 8-6 record up to this point in the year, an ERA just south of 4 at 3.75, and a whip of 1.57. And now the starting lineup for the hometown Ouachita Tigers. Leading off today for Ouachita will be the center fielder and senior Hope Wade. Another senior following up right behind her, senior Heather Brown. Fernandez, the catcher, will be batting third for the Tigers. One of several freshmen in this lineup today, Madison Shoebottom, the shortstop, batting fourth. Callie Jordan, another senior for the Tigers, manning right field and batting fifth today. Batting sixth will be the second baseman, and another senior, Lacey Ornelas. Batting seventh for the Tigers will be the left fielder, Tiffany Backberg. Batting eighth, another senior for the Tigers, first baseman, Rebecca Holloman. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Tigers will be Jesslyn Ahrens. But right now, we have a prayer, and we'll have the playing of the national anthem. But we will introduce you to Tuesday Melton in just a few moments. And with that, we are just about ready to start this Game 1 of today's doubleheader, Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. I'm Chase Hartzell, and I'll be on the call today for this matchup between the Ouachita Tigers and the Southern Nazarene Crimson Storm. Again, the Crimson Storm looking to lock up their place in the Great American Conference Tournament this weekend, while Ouachita looking to defend their home turf in their final home series of the regular season. Tuesday, Melton, the starter on the mound today for the Tigers. Looking at her numbers, an ERA south of 5, 9 wins and 27 decisions. She has 152 and a third innings of work under her belt, and she struck out 81 batters on the year. And right now, we've talked a lot about the seniors, but a lot of promise out there in today's starting battery, as it's Melton and Kekahuna Fernandez, a sophomore and a freshman, on the mound and behind the plate respectively. All 5 seniors in Ouachita's program in the starting lineup today. That is Heather Brown, Callie Jordan, Lacey Ornelas, Rebecca Holloman, and Hope Wade. All 5 Tiger seniors have their numbers represented on the field, rounding the infield, and now we are ready to get underway here at Sully Anderson Field. First batter of the afternoon will be the center fielder for the Crimson Storm, that's Sydney Sunby. Here's the first pitch from Melton. That one misses inside. Actually, it's going to catch the zone for strike 1. Bit of a delayed strike call there, but Melton is in the zone to start the afternoon. The 0-1, also on the inside part of the plate. That one will be ruled a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the leadoff batter for Southern Nazarene. The 1-1 from Melton. That one hit back up the middle, and that one's going to be through for a base hit. So it jammed Sunby a bit, but she was able to power it right back up the middle for a base hit. That is how we start this afternoon. And that is going to bring up the designated player for SNU, Liana Hishiki. Game starting a little bit early this afternoon, not even up to 12 o'clock yet, but we are already underway with Tiger softball. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one is going to catch the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Tigers wearing their gold jerseys today on Senior Day. SNU in all black. Here's the 0-1. That one into the opposing batter's box for a ball. Fans still filing in here on this Saturday afternoon. Good mixture of students and community members at the ballpark today. Here's the 1-1. That one is in the dirt. Here's the throw down. Runner is there in time. So already SNU with a runner in scoring position. And this is right where Hishiki wants to be. The 2-1. That one's into the opposing batter's box for a ball. And Kekahuna Fernandez going to look back. The runner Sunby. The 3-1 from Melton. That one hit out into left field. Playable. And indeed the putout is recorded there by the left fielder Backberg. That is the first out of the afternoon. And it will bring up the second baseman for SNU. That is Natalie Jones. First pitch of the at-bat. Catches the outside corner for strike one. Good location that time for the sophomore right-hander for the Tigers. Looking to try and strand that runner in scoring position. SNU wanting to bring her home. The 0-1 is fouled back out of play. Takes a bounce off the top of the hill out here behind home plate, and most of the time you're going to see that roll back down, but that one had enough velocity on it that it ended up rolling towards Elrod Boulevard. The 0-2 misses outside for a ball. Not a bad location that time for Melton, trying to get Jones to chase. But instead it's 1-2 to the second baseman for Southern Nazarene. Almost no wind here this afternoon as that flag is flying straight down. The 1-2 runs high, and that's going to allow Sunby to move up to third base. And now the task of holding SNU off the scoreboard here in the top of the first got a little bit more difficult. This one fouled off to the left side. A lot of energy from the visiting dugout today early in this contest. They know they've got a shot to draw first blood in this series. SNU making the trip from Bethany, Oklahoma, and looking this weekend to cement their spot in the Great American Conference Tournament. The 2-2. That one is going to get down in foul territory. So no harm, but it is foul here off the bat of the second baseman. Here's the 2-2 once again. That one misses low for ball three. Kekahuna Fernandez setting up outside that time. Trying to lock up that outside corner down. But instead it's 3-2 now to Jones. Something's got to give here with a full count. Here's the pitch from Melton. That one popped up on the infield. Should be playable. Indeed it is. Catch is made by the senior Lacey Ornelas. Looks the runner back to third, and now there are two away in the inning for the cleanup batter, Emma Swearingen. Umpire wanted to check out the softball really quick. Now we are ready to resume action. Ouachita softball hosting SNU this weekend, while the Tiger baseball team making the trip to Bethany, Oklahoma. 2 games already in the books in that series. Tigers taking both Game 1 and Game 2. Couple of highlights from that series already. Cooper Timmons has moved into the top 3 list for single-season strikeouts, and Dustin Bermudez has set a new school record for single-season saves. Meanwhile, this one is laced down the line and foul. Just inches from being an extra base hit down the line for the freshman first baseman. Instead, she's got to retreat back to home plate and look to straighten out her swing. The 1-1, that one fouled out of play. And this one going to be a little bit more of a traditional roller down the hill here at Sully Anderson Field, and that one's going to roll down into the creek. The 1-2, down low for ball 2. This is a big at-bat already here in the top of the first inning. SNU looking to draw first blood. And Ouachita looking to hold them off of the scoreboard. Here's the 2-2 for Melton. That one misses down and in for ball 3. Something's got to give here. The payoff pitch. That one squared up pretty well and hit down the line foul. Almost hit Noah Brown out there in left field, our cameraman. But he is good to go. Here is the payoff pitch. That one hit out to short, and it's through for a base hit. So Swearingen powers it through the left side of the infield for an RBI single. That's the first run of the series, and it's 1-0 Crimson Storm. Still 2 away here in the top of the first inning, and due up at the plate, Haley Evans. She's manning the hot corner at third base today for SNU. First pitch of the at-bat. Runs in on the hands a bit. Could be playable over to the right side. Instead, it's going to drop down in foul territory. 3 Tigers closing in that time. But it was a tough play to make in the sun. We'll see how the sun factors into today's contest, as it is high noon here at Sully Anderson Field. And not too much cloud coverage. The 0-1 swung on and missed for strike 2. Fooled her with a breaking ball that time, and now Melton looking to retire the side. The 0-2 from the right-hander just misses the outside corner for ball 1. Home dugout thought that was strike 3. But instead, Melton going to have to look for another put-away pitch here. The 1-2. That one misses down low, and now it's 2-2. Evans being incredibly patient at the plate here. Trying to wait out Melton, the 2-2. That one misses outside for ball 3. The payoff pitch. This one's sent out to the right side, and it is out of play foul. Had it been fair, it would have had home run distance out there. But instead, the count remains full here to the 5-hole hitter for SNU. The payoff pitch. That one is sent back up the middle, and that one's going to be through for a base hit. So the line keeps moving here for the Crimson Storm as it records its 3rd base hit of the inning, and that is going to bring up the catcher, Michaela Franks. That is going to warrant a mound visit here. This third out of the inning has proved very elusive indeed for Ouachita, as it's been some good battles at the plate from Swearingen and Evans. Swearingen recording the first RBI of the series on an RBI base hit to the left side, powered one through. And then Haley Evans doing a good job of not trying to do too much, send it right back up the middle for a solid base hit. And now it's another RBI opportunity early for SNU. Michaela Franks due up at the plate. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one catches the inside corner for strike one. SNU looking to make it an even dozen wins in Great American Conference play on the year here today. But Melton with two good pitches on the inside corner. Now it's 0-2. The 0-2. That one into the opposing batter's box for a ball. Tiger faithful rallying on Tuesday. Melton, here's the 1-2. That one misses high for ball two. Pretty good take that time from Franks, as she wasn't tempted by the high pitch that time. Here's the 2-2. That one is swung on and missed for strike three. So it's 1 run on 3 hits and no errors here in the top of the first inning. And Southern Nazarene strands 2 on the base paths. Tigers will have their first chance at the plate when we come back. You're watching Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer, caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family.
Our town, a place for new beginnings, stalwart pine trees, reuniting with old friends. Whether you find yourself here for a ball game, a wedding, or just to catch up with those you love, we want to invite you to be a guest on our front porch, a place to sit back and watch the world go by, a place where time seems to slow down. Our home away from home. Welcome back. Captain Henderson House, now accepting reservations.
Welcome back to Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. SNU striking for 1 run in the top half of the inning, courtesy of an RBI single from Emma Swearingen with 2 away in the inning. Although the Crimson Storm did strand 2 runners on base. And now Ouachita will have its first shot at the plate, starting off right here with one of the seniors being recognized today, the center fielder, Hope Wade. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one down at the bottom part of the zone for a strike. Again, Olivia Hernandez, the freshman right-hander, the starter today for SNU. An 8-6 record to go along with a 3.75 ERA and a whip of 1.57. This one, a little flare sent behind home plate. And now it is 0-2 to Wade. The 0-2, that one hit right to the hot corner. Great play there at third base by Haley Evans. There's quickly one down here for the Tigers. Now due up at the plate, a fellow senior, the designated player, Heather Brown. Brown looking to get things rolling here for the Tigers offensively in this senior day contest. Here's the first pitch. That one catches the outside corner for a strike. Hernandez has got great command of that bottom part of the zone early in this start. The 0-1. That one fouled back out of play, and it's quickly 0-2 here. to the batter, Brown. Looking at Heather Brown's numbers for the year. .256 batting average coming into this plate appearance. She's homered once and driven in 6 runs. The 0-2. That one is fouled into the backstop. So Brown will be set to see at least one more here. Her number 14 displayed prominently behind third base. One of 5 painted numbers out on the outfield today, recognizing the seniors. Here's the 0-2. That one also sent out of play, and that one is past the home bullpen. Hernandez looking to put her away, the 0-2. Misses high and in for a ball. Plenty of purple and gold here at Sully Anderson Field on the senior day, but also a little bit of crimson mixed in, representing the visiting squad, the 1-2. That one is swung on and missed for strike 3. So Olivia Hernandez has set down the first 2 women she's faced in this start. And that's going to bring up the 3-hole hitter, the catcher for Ouachita, Kekahuna Fernandez. That one misses high for a ball. Just her 3rd start of the year, but she's been good in the appearances that she's made, a .400 batting average. This one is swung on and missed for a strike. Fooled her with the breaking ball that time, and it's quickly 1-1 now to the Tiger catcher. One of 3 seniors today in the starting lineup for the Tigers, including Madison Shoebottom, who is waiting on deck for Ouachita. That one taken for strike 2. And now Hernandez 1 strike away from a 1-2-3 inning. Looking to send her packing. Here's the 1-2. That one is swung on and missed for strike 3. So Olivia Hernandez retires the Tigers in order here in the bottom of the 1st inning, including 2 strikeouts. Ouachita will be back in the field when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of bats and signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
I'm Nicole Auerbach from The Athletic.
Hey, this is Alex Pruitt with Sports Illustrated Magazine.
This is Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Kranick of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Top of the second inning about to get underway here at Sully Anderson Field. Southern Nazarene leading this one 1-0 in game 1 of this 3-game set between the Crimson Storm and the Tigers, courtesy of a strong top of the 1st offensively, capped by an RBI single by Emma Swearingen, and then Olivia Hernandez on the mound, facing 3 batters and setting down all 3, including 2 via the punch-out. Her squad looking to add on some insurance here in this senior day at Ouachita Baptist University for Tiger softball. Here's the 0-1 from Melton. That one misses outside for a ball. Again, a lot of energy out of the visiting dugout today for Southern Nazarene early in this one. As this one misses outside for a ball, it's 2-1. Kennedy Scherer is at the plate for the Crimson Storm, and she's shown bunt a couple of times, tried to lay it down on the first pitch of the at-bat, but it missed. This one hit out to right field. That one's going to be a base hit. Callie Jordan sending it back in, but not before Scherer is right there with a base hit. So she fouled bunted the first pitch, took 2 balls, and then with the count leverage, sending one into right field. It's a leadoff single to start the inning, and that's going to bring up the left fielder for SNU. That's Hannah Morales. That one misses down low for a ball. We want to thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast. This is a student-led broadcast by the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, a part of the sports media program here out of the Rogers Department of Communications at Ouachita Baptist University. The 1-0 popped out of play, foul. The 1-1 to Morales, looking to lay down the bunt, but it misses outside for ball 2. So once again, SNU with count leverage at the plate. Melton going to be looking for a good pitch here, the 2-1. That one sent out to right center field. Play is made out there towards the gap by the center fielder, Hope Wade. There's one down here in the top of the second. So with one down, Brooklyn Sullivan will take her first cuts of the afternoon. Another senior, the only one of 2 seniors in the starting lineup today for SNU. The other being Kennedy Scherer, the right fielder who led off the inning with a single. Here's the first pitch from Melton. That one catches the inside corner for strike 1. This one is swung on and missed for strike 2. Plenty of cameras out today trying to snap some shots of the senior day action. Levi Dade, you can see him taking pictures behind home plate. Dr. Wesley Cluck, Ouachita's residential photographer, also taking some photos right now. Meanwhile, that's going to allow Scherer to move up to second base. You can see the dust that was kicked up from that play at second, now drifting out towards left field. It's a 1-2 count, and now an RBI opportunity for Brooklyn Sullivan as SNU looks to add on. This one popped up on the infield, should be playable. And Tuesday Melton going to help her own cause here, recording the putout for out number 2. So 2 down here in the top of the second inning, and with that the lineup card turns over, and due up at the plate it'll be number 2 for the Crimson Storm, and that is Sydney Sunby. This one hit out to short. Throw over to first is there in time. Strong play there from Madison Shoebottom to retire the side. So nothing comes of the leadoff single for SNU on the inning. No runs on 1 hit and no errors, and a runner stranded in scoring position. We're heading to the bottom of the second. Your score, SNU 1, Ouachita nothing. We'll be back with more Tiger softball after this.
If you or a loved one gets hurt in an accident,
You need true care and concern,
you can hand us everything, the bills, the paperwork, and anything else you need help with.
so you can focus on recovering from your injury.
That's why people turn to the Taylor King Law Firm.
You need an attorney with integrity and experience in dealing with the complex details.
We do everything we can to relieve the stress and take care of your family.
If you're injured in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials?
Welcome back to Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. First pitch misses outside for a ball here to start off the bottom of the second inning, and the 4-hole hitter for the Tigers, Madison Shoebottom, set to lead us off. Been one of the top bats for the Tigers here in this 2023 campaign, as she sends this one out to left field, and the play is going to be made out there for out number 1. So Olivia Hernandez has had no problem setting down the top of the order here for the Tigers. But now she will face off against the right fielder for Ouachita, Callie Jordan. First pitch of the at-bat. Catches the outside corner for a strike. Looking at Jordan's numbers for the year, .278 batting average to go along with a home run and 9 RBIs. The 0-1 catches the outside corner for strike 2. Hernandez looking for strikeout number 3 already in this one out of the first 5 batters she's faced. But for Jordan, looking to battle up here with 2 strikes. We'll see who proves the victor in this battle. The 0-2 sent out to left field, and that one is going to be caught. It's been a busy inning for Hannah Morales out there in left field. 2 putouts in 2 batters faced. And that's going to bring up the 6-hole hitter, Lacey Ornelas. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one misses down low for a ball. Ornelas, another one of the seniors being recognized today for Ouachita, and looking to become the first base runner of the day for the Tigers. Here's the 1-0. That one popped up on the right side of the infield. Play is going to be made out there by Swearingen. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for Olivia Hernandez out there on the mound. Nothing changing scoring-wise here heading to the third inning. Your score, Southern Nazarene 1, Ouachita nothing. We'll be back with more Tiger softball after this timeout.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Welcome back to Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Set to lead us off here in the top of the third inning will be Liana Hashiki. Here's the first pitch of the inning from Melton. That one is going to catch the outside corner for strike one. Game one of today's doubleheader between the Southern Nazarene Crimson Storm and the Ouachita Tigers. You can catch game two right here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Chris Gay will be on the call for that game. The 1-1 misses in the opposing batter's box for ball two. So now it will be count leverage to Hashiki. The 2-1 into the opposing batter's box for ball three. So SNU looking to have a leadoff runner for the third straight inning here. Tuesday Melton wanting to make sure that doesn't happen. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That one's going to miss in the opposing batter's box for ball four. So for the third consecutive inning, SNU has a runner on to start the inning. And that's going to bring up the three-hole hitter, the second baseman, Natalie Jones. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner here for Hashiki. Looks like Madison Isham, the sophomore, will be taking over for her teammate. First pitch of the at-bat, trying to lay down the bunt here. Meanwhile, looks like Isham's going to capitalize on the momentary confusion as Kekahuna Fernandez thought that it was a foul ball back behind home plate. But it looks like Jones pulled back her swing in time, so it's going to be a runner in scoring position, and this is going to warrant a quick discussion here behind home plate. Coach Grimes wanting to reassure his catcher that everything's all good to go and getting a little bit of clarification on the call in the process. Here's the 2-0. That one will miss for ball three. Not a bad location that time from Melton. But it is a 3-0 count here for Jones. Swearingen waiting on deck for the visiting Crimson Storm, and we're going to have time called, as it looks like they want clarification on the count. So it's 2-0. 2-0 the count. Here's the next pitch. That one runs inside for ball three. Looks like Hannah Hunter, the freshman right-hander, is warming up out there in the bullpen for Ouachita. As the 3-0 catches the inside corner for a strike. The 3-1 misses inside for ball 4. It's the second walk of the inning surrendered by Melton. Still looking for her first out here in the top of the third inning, and you can see the high energy again from the Crimson Storm dugout as they know a rally could be imminent here. This one fouled off to the right side. The 0-1, that one misses outside for a ball. The 1-1, Swearingen looking to lay down the bunt, can't pull it back in time, and almost a bit of a pickle out there for the pinch runner Isham, but she is able to get back to second in time. The 1-2, that one's sent out to center field, should be playable out there. Play is made for out number 1. Good range out in center field by Hope Wade. And she had to charge in to get to that softball. And now there is one down here in the inning for Haley Evans. Evans singled in her first plate appearance of the afternoon, and she'd love a repeat of that effort right here, as if she can get one deep enough into the outfield, she will likely drive in the second run of the ball game for the Crimson Storm. She finds herself up in the count here, 1-0. The next pitch jammed her a bit, and it is going to get down. Play is made at first, and it effectively works as a sacrifice as Evans moves up both runners in extra base. And now with 2 runners in scoring position, that's going to bring up the catcher, Michaela Franks. Another big at-bat early in this contest. Here's the first pitch. That one misses up high for a ball. Kekahuna Fernandez looking back the runner at third. The 1-0 misses inside for ball 2. The 2-0, that one misses outside for ball 3. And now Melton going to have to make some good pitches here. Down 3-0 in the count. The next pitch, that one misses inside for ball 4. It's the third walk of the inning for Tuesday Melton. And now the bases are loaded with 2 away in the inning, and Coach Grimes going to have a word with Melton. Everybody in going over the game plan on this one. The bright side for Ouachita now is that it is a force at any base, and any force play would effectively end the inning. However, there is the extra danger of having the bases loaded here. And Kennedy Scherer is due up at the plate. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one is swung on in, missed for a strike, and you can see the infielders playing in at the corners right now. Playing in at third is Jesselyn Ahrens, and playing in at first is Rebecca Holloman. Both of those two Tigers set to bat in the bottom half of the inning. Showing bunt, the 0-1. That one is slapped over to the left side, foul. Quick scoring update from Bethany, Oklahoma. Mikey Quinones just hit a 2-run home run to lift the Tigers to a 2-0 lead over SNU. Ouachita looking for the sweep in that series over the Crimson Storm. Here's the 0-2 now for Melton. That one's sent out to left field. Should be playable in foul territory, and indeed it is. Great job there by Tiffany Backberg, ranging over to make the play in foul territory for out number 3. And SNU will strand the bases loaded here in the top half of the inning. They'll be looking to form an answer offensively when we come back. You're watching Tiger softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Ouachita. Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
I'm Nicole Auerbach from The Athletic.
Hey, this is Alex Pruitt with Sports Illustrated Magazine.
This is Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Welcome back to Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. 7, 8, and 9 do it for the Tigers here in the bottom half of the third, as Olivia Hernandez has been perfect up to this point. 6 batters faced and 6 batters retired. But Ouachita looking to change that right here after a big inning on the mound and in the field, as SNU had 3 runners reach base courtesy of the walk, but none of them came around to score thanks to some clutch pitching from Tuesday Melton. That keeps the score 1-0 heading into the bottom half of the inning. And again, the Tigers right there in striking distance. The 1-0. That one slapped out to the left side, and that one's going to be down the left field line. That's going to be good for extra bases. Here's the throw into second. It is not in time. And Tiffany Backberg has the Tigers in business. It's a leadoff double. And that sets the table for a senior for Ouachita, Rebecca Holloman. And here on her senior day, she would love to come through with a big base hit. And now the home dugout starting to come alive, as there hasn't been much to cheer about yet offensively for the Tigers. But a chance to change that in a hurry right here is Backberg with the first extra base hit of the ball game. And she has set up her teammates to drive her in here. The 0-1 lays down the bunt here, but it's a little flare that's sent behind home plate. And we'll see here if with an 0-2 count, Holloman's going to try to lay down the bunt once again, or if she'll try and swing away. Jesselyn Ahrens, the third baseman for Ouachita, waits on deck. Swearingen playing in. The next pitch is fouled into the backstop. The 0-2 from Hernandez, swung on and missed for strike 3. Able to beat Holloman with the high heater that time. And with one down, that'll bring up third baseman, Jesselyn Ahrens. Not a bad bunt attempt that time from Ahrens, but it is 0-1 here to the Tigers' third baseman. Ouachita looking to play its first run of the game and the series here. Bagberg putting her team in a prime position to put up its first run of the ball game with a leadoff double, but Hernandez looking to limit the damage. The next pitch is fouled into the backstop. And now it is 0-2 to the 9-hole hitter for Ouachita. Hope Wade, the center fielder, waiting on deck for Ouachita. Hoping that her teammate can come through here. The 0-2 to Ahrens, misses high. And that's going to allow Bagberg to move up an extra base. And now a prime RBI opportunity just got even better for Ouachita. Infielder's going to be playing in here to defend against the ground ball, looking for a play at the plate. Here's the 1-2 from Hernandez. That one is swung on and missed for strike 3. And for the second consecutive batter, Hernandez attempts the batter with a fastball up. And for the second straight batter, they retired via the punch-out, and that's going to bring up Hope Wade. Again, still a prime RBI opportunity here for the Tigers. Even with 2 away, runner waiting at third. Meanwhile, this one a little flare sent out to first base, and that is going to bring the third inning to a close. So no runs on 1 hit and no errors. Tigers are going to strand Bagberg at third base. We're heading to the 4th inning of play here at Sully Anderson Field. Your score, Southern Nazarene 1, Ouachita 0. We'll be back with more Tiger softball after this timeout.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer, caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Welcome back to Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Tigers got their first base runner on in the bottom of the 3rd inning, courtesy of a leadoff double from Tiffany Bagberg. But again, it was some clutch pitching down the stretch in that inning from Hernandez. Meanwhile, this is a foul ball down the left field line, just inches away from being an extra base hit here to lead off the inning for Hannah Morales. Instead, it's 0-1. The 0-1 from Melton. That one bit inside for a ball. That one, long fly ball sent down the left field line, but also well foul. Another scoring update from Bethany, Oklahoma. Jackson Cheney with an RBI single to give the Tigers a 3-0 advantage in the top of the third over the Crimson Storm. Again, Ouachita just one game back in baseball in the Great American Conference, the 1-2. That one sent out to the right side, and a great play at first base by Rebecca Holloman. A little bit of a highlight there for the senior on senior day. And with one down, that's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter for Southern Nazarene. That's Brooklyn Sullivan. First pitch here. Catches the inside corner for a strike. The 0-1 from Melton, right there for strike two. Melton looking to set down Sullivan here. The 0-2. That one sent out to second base. Good job there by Ornelas, ranging over for out number 2. As it hung up just long enough for the second baseman to range over and make the play. And with 2 down, the lineup card is going to turn over and set to take the plate for the third time this afternoon. It's Sydney Sunby. First pitch of the at-bat misses outside for ball 1. The 1-0 from Melton. That one chopped to short. Throw over to first is there in time. So Shoebottom's throw over to Holloman, retires the side. Tuesday, Melton sets down the Crimson Storm in order here in the top of the 4th inning. We'll see how the offense responds when we come back. You're watching Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
Welcome back to Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Tigers trailing 1-0 here in the middle innings. And at the plate right now for Ouachita, one of the seniors being recognized today, Heather Brown. 2, 3, and 4 due up here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And Olivia Hernandez looking to keep her shutout intact. Through 2 innings, she had not allowed a single base runner. That changed courtesy of a leadoff double by Tiffany Backberg back in the 3rd inning. Unfortunately, the Tigers couldn't make anything of it, and the score remains 1-0. Meanwhile, this one squared up fairly well down the left field line, but it is sent out of play foul. Well, we talked about Levi Dade and Dr. Wesley Cluck out there on camera. We're going to give some recognition to our own camera crew here in just a second following this 0-2 pitch from Hernandez. That one fouled out of play. Sarah Kate McAnally out there in center field. On the left field line is Noah Brown, and back behind home plate here up top is Brody Kriegel. Working in the trailer today, Kendall Givens, along with Priscilla Leverett and our own senior, Wyatt Ashlock broadcasting his final Ouachita softball series. Meanwhile, this one is swung on in, missed for strike 3. It's another punch out for Hernandez. And that is going to bring up Kekahuna Fernandez. That one is swung on in, missed for a strike. The 0-1, swung on in, missed for strike 2. Went off speed that time. Had some nice break to it on the outside. It's quickly 0-2 here to the Tiger catcher. Hernandez looking to send her packing. Here's the 0-2. That one sent out to center field, but the play is made out there, courtesy of the center fielder, Sydney Sunby. And with 2 down, Madison Shoebottom will be due up at the plate for the Tigers. First pitch of the at-bat, going to catch the inside corner for strike 1. Sun really starting to shine down here at Sully Anderson Field. Currently 71 degrees here in Arkadelphia. The 0-1 swung on and missed for strike 2. And now Hernandez perhaps looking for her 6th strikeout of the ball game and looking to hang up another 0 on the scoreboard. The 0-2 swung on and missed for strike 3. Make it half a dozen punch-outs now for SNU's starter as she holds the Tigers off the scoreboard for yet another inning. 4 innings of shutout work now. We're heading to the 5th inning of play. Your score, Crimson Storm 1, Tigers nothing. We'll be back with more Tiger softball after this timeout.
Our town, a place for new beginnings, stalwart pine trees, reuniting with old friends. Whether you find yourself here for a ball game, a wedding, or just to catch up with those you love, we want to invite you to be a guest on our front porch, a place to sit back and watch the world go by, a place where time seems to slow down. Our home away from home. Welcome back. Captain Henderson House, now accepting reservations.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Ouachita. Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Welcome back to Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Been a bit of a pitcher's duel here this afternoon on Senior Day. 1-0 your score. Southern Nazarene played a run in the top of the first, but has been held off the scoreboard since by Tuesday Melton. A big reason why SNU is up right now has been the fantastic pitching performance of Olivia Hernandez, the freshman. Has already struck out 6 batters and allowed just 1 hit through 4 innings of work. Another quick scoring update from Bethany as Ouachita baseball continuing to add on to its lead in the top of the 3rd inning. It is 5-0 in that contest, game 3 of a 3-game set, as the Tigers look for the sweep. We're just in game 1 here in Arkadelphia between Tiger softball and Crimson Storm softball. Both of these teams looking to keep their tournament aspirations alive. Here's the 2-1. That one is fouled into the backstop for a strike. The 2-2 misses outside for ball 3. And it's 3-2 now. Hashiki looking to come through in a big way here for her squad, get the offense rolling once again. The payoff pitch. That one fouled off to the left side. It's going to fall to the ground out there in front of the concession stand. 5 banners hanging out there on the home bullpen, recognizing the 5 seniors for Ouachita softball. Their numbers can also be seen painted on the outfield grass. This one hit back up the middle, and that one's going to be through for a base hit. So Hashiki is on to lead off the top of the 5th inning. And due up at the plate will be the second baseman, Natalie Jones. That one misses down. Actually, that's a strike in the zone for Melton. Facing off against Natalie Jones here. The 0-1 lays down the bunt here, and it's a beauty. Throw down to first is not in time. Bang, bang play at first base. But it was a perfectly located bunt that time from Jones, and she gave herself enough time to beat it out. It'll be an infield single for the Crimson Storm second baseman, and it sets the table for Emma Swearingen. Swearingen responsible for the only run batted in of the game thus far. That was back in the first, and another RBI opportunity here. She's going to choose to lay down the bunt. Throw over to first is there in time. Helps her teammates move up an extra base. But now Haley Evans with a chance to add on here. Just 1 away in the inning and 2 runners in scoring position. Melton likely going to be looking for a strikeout here or a harmless pop out. That one misses high for a ball. Don't know if you can hear it over the crowd mics here, but some of Ouachita's 4-legged fans making their voices heard here today at Sully Anderson Field. The 1-0, that one laced to left field, and that's going to be down for extra bases. 1 run comes across to score. 2nd run is in. And Haley Evans is in there with a stand-up, 1-out, 2-run double. With those couple of runs, SNU extending its lead to 3. And the Crimson Storm looking to keep the line moving right here, as due up at the plate will be the catcher, Michaela Franks. Here's the first pitch from Melton. That one swung on and popped up over to the right side of the infield. Play is made by Ornelas over there. And with 2 down, that's going to bring up the right fielder, Kennedy Scherer. Ouachita trying to limit the damage here in the 5th inning. Already 2 runs across, courtesy of the 2-run double by Haley Evans. This one fouled out of play. Going to be barehanded by one of the fans in attendance. The 0-1 right there for strike two. Perfect location on the outer half of the plate for Melton. And now the Tigers starter just one strike away from retiring the side. Hoping to strand that runner in scoring position. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad location that time, but couldn't get Scherer to bite. And it's 1-2 now to the right fielder for SNU. Her teammate and fellow outfielder Hannah Morales waiting on deck. The 1-2 popped up right to shortstop, and it's a routine play for Madison Shoebottom. However, SNU does plate 2 runs in the inning, courtesy of the 2-run double by Haley Evans. She is stranded in scoring position to end the inning. But heading to the bottom of the 5th inning, the Crimson Storm enjoying a 3-0 lead. We'll be back with more Senior Day action after this timeout.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
If you or a loved one gets hurt in an accident,
You need true care and concern,
you can hand us everything, the bills, the paperwork, and anything else you need help with.
so you can focus on recovering from your injury.
That's why people turn to the Taylor King Law Firm.
You need an attorney with integrity and experience in dealing with the complex details.
We do everything we can to relieve the stress and take care of your family.
If you're injured in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
Welcome back to Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Already an 0-1
I'm Nicole
count here
Auerbach
with
from the
Callie
Athletic.
Jordan as she faces off against Olivia Hernandez on this Senior Day afternoon in Arkadelphia at Sully Anderson Field. The 0-1 misses high for a ball, and Jordan, one of 5 seniors being recognized today. Her signature number 6 can be seen painted behind second base out there on the outfield grass. 5 seniors in total being represented today, including Heather Brown, Lacey Ornelas, Hope Wade, Callie Jordan, and Rebecca Holloman. Meanwhile, this one grounded out to second. Close play at first, but Jordan unable to beat it out. And there's one down here to lead off the bottom of the 5th inning. So with one down, one senior makes way for another, and due up at the plate is the second baseman, Lacey Ornelas. The 0-1 sent out to center field. Doesn't have quite enough carry on it as it dies out just shy of the wall in center field. So with 2 down, that'll bring up Tiffany Backberg. She has the only hit of the ball game thus far for the Tigers. She'd love to add on another one here. First pitch of the at-bat, that one. Catches the inside corner for a strike. The 0-1 from Hernandez, that one hit to third, bobbles it a bit, throw over to first is there in time. A great recovery at the hot corner by Haley Evans, and that will bring the 5th inning to a close. So Hernandez setting down the Tigers in order once again. Her shutout still intact heading into the 6th inning of play. Your score, SNU 3, Ouachita 0. We'll be back with more Tiger softball after this timeout.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
Is it going to be an inside the Parker? Yes, it is!
Welcome back to Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. 3-0 the score here, as SNU has gotten those RBI hits when they needed them, and then on the mound, it's been a consistently excellent performance from Olivia Hernandez. Yet another 1-2-3 inning just moments ago. This one sent out to short, backhand by Shoebottom, and it is there in time. Strong defensive play there from the shortstop for the Tigers. She's just a freshman, but showing some of the defensive prowess like you'd expect to see out of an upperclassman. And with one down here, I'll bring up the next batter. Swung on in, missed for a strike. This is a pinch hitter for Southern Nazarene. That's Taryn Martin. She is pinch hitting here for Brooklyn Sullivan as the 0-1 misses outside for a ball. The 2-1 from Melton. Catches the inside corner for a strike. The 2-2 pitch. That one sent out to center field. Wade ranging in, but it's going to get down for a base hit. It's a one-out single here for the pinch hitter for Southern Nazarene, and with that, the lineup card will turn over. And due up at the plate for the fourth time this afternoon will be the center fielder, Sydney Sunby. Sunby got the offense rolling for SNU, singling in her first plate appearance before coming around to score. Since then, however, she's been relatively quiet at the plate, 0 for 2 in her last 2 plate appearances. But again, with a runner on first, a chance to make a big impact here in the later innings. First pitch of the at-bat, misses inside for a ball. Just a quick scoring update from Bethany, Oklahoma. For the baseball team, SNU rallying for 3 runs in the bottom half of the third inning to make it a 5-3 ball game heading to the fourth. Meanwhile, this one sent out to center field. Wade ranging back. She makes the play for out number 2. And that will force Martin to retreat back to first base for SNU. But the inning not over yet, as Liana Hishiki steps up to the plate. 2 down here in the inning. Tuesday Melton looking to keep it a 3-run ball game heading into the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Not a bad location that time, but the ball broke down a bit too low for ball 1. The 1-0 misses outside for ball 2. The 2-0 from Melton, that one. Catches the outside corner for a strike. Melton looking to limit the damage here. In the top of the 6th inning, here's the 2-1 pitch. That one sent out to left field. Diving effort, and that's going to be ruled a fair ball. Runner comes in to score, and it's a 2-out RBI double for Liana Hashiki. With that, SNU tacks on another, and it's 4-0 Crimson Storm. Coach Grimes wanting to go over and have a word on that one, as there's a bang-bang play on the left side of the outfield. Looked like it was going to get down in foul territory, but it's ruled a fair ball. Backberg laid out and made a diving effort that time, but it ends up resulting in an extra base hit. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one misses outside for a ball. Natalie Jones, the batter at the plate for SNU, as the Crimson Storm looks to add on another. The 1-0. That one misses down low for ball 2. The 2-0. That one. Shoebottom trying to make an effort, but it just escapes her glove for what should be ruled an infield single for Jones. And the rally going to continue here for the Crimson Storm, and this is not one of the batters that Tuesday Melton wanted to see at the plate with another runner in scoring position. That is Emma Swearingen. That one misses inside for a ball. Swearingen already with a run batted in this contest. In her first plate appearance, she has been held out of the hit column since then. And Melton looking to make it 3 in a row here. The 1-0. That one sent out to the left center field gap, and that one is going to be caught out there by Tiffany Backberg. Great job there by the freshman, ranging over to make the play in the left center field gap, and that will retire the side. Southern Nazarene does plate 1 run on the inning, courtesy of the RBI double off the bat of Liana Hashiki. But they do strand 2 runners on, heading to the bottom of the 6th inning. Your score, Crimson Storm 4, Tigers nothing. We'll be back with more Senior Day action of Tiger softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network after this timeout.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of bats and signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia, call Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
Welcome back to Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Rebecca Holloman looking to get the Tiger offense rolling here. Holloman, one of the seniors being recognized today on Senior Day at Sully Anderson Field. Although on the mound today, it has been a freshman that has ruled the day for SNU. That's Olivia Hernandez. Looking to make it 6 shutout innings here. But Holloman gonna make her work a little bit. It's now 1-2 to the first baseman for the Tigers. The 1-2. Not a bad location down in the zone. Instead, it's 2-2 now to Holloman. The next pitch into the opposing batter's box for ball 3. The senior showing some great patience here at the plate. Tigers have only had one base runner in this game up to this point. That was Tiffany Backberg with the double back in the 3rd inning of play. Here's the payoff pitch. That one runs inside for ball 4. So for the first time this afternoon, a senior has reached safely for the Tigers in the Senior Day contest. And that'll set up for the sophomore third baseman, Jesselyn Ahrens. That's going to warrant a mound visit here. Hernandez, that's the first walk she's allowed in this contest and only the second base runner allowed. But now the Tigers with a prime chance to produce some offense here. 9-1-2 due up for the Tigers, with still nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And due up at the plate will be the third baseman, Jesselyn Ahrens. That one misses high for ball 1. The 1-0 right there for a strike on the inside corner. The next one from Hernandez, that one misses outside for ball 2 to the opposing batter's box, and it's now 2-1 to the Tiger third baseman. Again, top of the order, waiting on deck following this at-bat. The 2-1, that one runs inside for ball 3. And for the first time this afternoon, command looking to be an issue for the freshman right-hander for Southern Nazarene, as she is in danger of surrendering her 2nd consecutive walk. Aaron's going to go ahead and call time here to have a quick meeting with Coach Grimes. going over the game plan prior to this 3-1 pitch. The 3-1 runs high and outside for ball 4. So Hernandez surrenders back-to-back walks here to lead off the inning. And with that, the lineup card will turn over, and due up at the plate for the Tigers, it'll be the center fielder, Hope Wade. This is one of the ladies you want at the plate in this situation if you're a fan of the Tigers. Wade, one of the top hitters in this lineup. And this one's going to run in. And they will say it was a foul ball, as it looked like it might have hit her hand out there. That's going to cause Coach Grimes to go out and have a word with the home plate umpire. They're going to say she put her arm into the line of fire that time, which means that it'll be ruled a strike, a foul ball. Now it looks like we're going to have a pitching change here. As Janie Worthington set to take over for SNU, an impromptu pitching change here. As she gets her warm-up throws in here, we once again want to give a shout-out to all the seniors being recognized here today. Their numbers can be seen painting the shallow part of the outfield. Going left to right, number 14, Heather Brown. Number 9, Lacey Ornelas. Number 2, Hope Wade. Number 6, Callie Jordan. And number 20, Rebecca Holloman. Right now, one of the seniors for the Tigers, that's Wade, with a prime RBI opportunity here as the Tigers look to break the ice and plate their first run of the series. But SNU here opting to go to the southpaw, Worthington, hoping to make things a little bit more difficult for the left-handed batter, Wade. Here's the first pitch from Worthington. That one is going to catch the zone for strike 2. Looking to set her down, the 0-2. That one will run in and get her. No dispute on this call at all. And now, Tiger faithful on the edge of their seat. They know that this could be a big at-bat right here. Heather Brown due up at the plate for the Tigers. And she steps up with ducks on the pond, bases loaded, and still nobody out. That one misses outside for ball 1. Offense has been hard to come by for the Tigers in this one, but they got a chance to manufacture a run here. The 1-0 catches the inside corner for a strike. Good location that time from Worthington, the sophomore. The 1-1. That one popped up on the infield, and play is going to be made by the catcher, Franks. That's a big out number 1 here for SNU in the bottom of the 6th inning. But again, the Tigers in a great spot to drive in their first run of the ball game as Kalia Kekahuna Fernandez steps up to the plate. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one is swung on in, missed for a strike. Worthington getting the signs from her skipper, the 0-1. Sends this one to first base. Throw to home plate is not in time. And there's a senior highlight from Rebecca Holloman as she slides in to beat the throw. And the Tigers have played their first run of the series. It's now 4-1. Credit Kalia Kekahuna Fernandez with the first RBI of the series for the Tigers. And now Madison Shoebottom steps up to the plate with 2 runners in scoring position. That one taken for a strike. The 0-1 swung on and missed for strike 2, and right now Worthington's got great command of that outside half of the plate. It's going to make things tough for the batter Shoebottom as she looks to try and keep the inning alive for the Tigers. Here's the 0-2. That one is swung on and missed for strike 3. So the shutout is off here for SNU, as the Tigers play 1 run, courtesy of the fielder's choice off the bat of Kalia Kekahuna Fernandez. Heading to the final inning of play, your score, Southern Nazarene 4, Ouachita 1. We'll be back with more Tiger softball after this timeout.
I'm Nicole Auerbach from The Athletic.
Hey, this is Alex Pruitt with Sports Illustrated Magazine.
This is Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Kranick of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Welcome back to Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. 4-1 your score here, heading into the final inning of play in Game 1 of today's doubleheader between the Southern Nazarene Crimson Storm and the Ouachita Tigers. For Ouachita, playing that first run in the bottom half of the 6th inning as Rebecca Holloman came around to score on a fielder's choice. Kalia Kekahuna Fernandez credited with the RBI. Meanwhile, this one sent out to center field. Wade going back, and that one is over the wall for a home run. So Haley Evans driving in her 3rd run of the ball game, and she'll be greeted by her teammates here at home plate. Southern Nazarene gets that run right back, and it's 5-1 Crimson Storm. So the inning starts off with a bang here. Meanwhile, throw down to first is there in time. As Michaela Franks was trying to bunt her way on, instead she's heading back to the dugout as out number 1. Again, fans, be sure to tune in for Game 2 of today's doubleheader between the Tigers and the Crimson Storm on this senior day at Sully Anderson Field. You can catch that game right here on OSTN. And Chris Gay will be on the call. Ooh. Bunt that time as Kikahuna Fernandez took that one off of her left leg. She's going to try and walk it off here, but again, that was direct contact off of her left leg there. Looks like she's going to be good to regroup. Going to get some applause here from the home crowd at Sully Anderson Field. The next pitch runs high for a ball. Showing bunt, she pulls it back at the last second, and now it is 2-1 to Scherer. That one sent into left field, but Backberg is right there to make the play for out number 2. So now with 2 down in the top of the 7th inning, Hannah Morales steps up to the plate, hoping to help her team get at least a little bit more insurance, as this one is sent out to left field. Long fly ball that had home run distance. Fortunately for the Tigers, it is also well foul. The 0-1 from Melton. Not a bad breaking ball that time on the outside corner. Instead, it just misses for ball 1. The 1-1 catches the outside corner for strike 2. And now Tuesday Melton just 1 strike away from sending her team to the plate for one last chance to try and rally to tie or perhaps even beat the Crimson Storm. The 1-2. That one sent out to right field, and that one is going to get down for a base hit. So Hannah Morales able to keep the inning alive. 11th hit of the ball game for the Crimson Storm. And that means that Brooklyn Sullivan is going to have another shot here at the plate for her squad. Already 1 run across on the inning, courtesy of the solo home run from Haley Evans. This one sent out to center field. Wade going back at the warning track, the wall, and that one's going to be a home run. Brooklyn Sullivan, the senior shortstop, drives in 2 here on the big fly to center field. It's the 2nd home run of the inning for SNU. And the Crimson Storm pouring it on here. It's 7-1. So following the home run, that's going to bring up Sydney Sunby, and she's just going to keep the line moving right here. It's another base hit for Southern Nazarene. And a lot of lucky numbers on the line score right now for Southern Nazarene. 7 runs on 13 hits and no errors. That means that Liana Hashiki is going to get one more chance at the plate here in game 1. She's been a tough out for the Tigers here today. 2 for 3 on the day with an RBI to her name and a double. She's also walked once, and that is going to conclude this outing for Tuesday. Melton tried to get that last out here in inning number 7, but instead she's going to turn it over here to her teammate. That will be Maggie Huddleston. Huddleston, a junior right-hander, and we'll look to get you her stats shortly. But once again, we want to thank our entire crew here that has worked game 1. On cameras today, we have Brody Kriegel, Noah Brown, and Sarah Kate McAnally. Working in the trailer is Kendall Givens and Priscilla Leverett, along with our own senior here on Senior Day. We're recognizing Wyatt Ashlock, broadcasting his final series of Ouachita softball here at OSDN. We want to thank him for all of his contributions and also congratulate him on his graduation and this next stage as he moves on to the state capital, Little Rock, to work with KARK as the morning news director. A lot of exciting things in the future for the senior out of Royce City, Texas. Hashiki steps up to the plate now, and this one is taken on the outside corner for a strike. Looking at Huddleston's stats on the year, she has exactly 69 innings of work under her belt. She has 1 win in 12 decisions and 1 save. And she struck out 24. This one's sent out to left field, and that one's going to get down. The line just keeps on rolling right now for SNU, making another 2-out base hit here for the Crimson Storm. Now Natalie Jones going to have another chance at the dish. Another scoring update from Bethany, Oklahoma, where Tiger Baseball is taking on Southern Nazarene. The score in that one 6-3 now, after Dustin Bermudez sent one over the wall for a home run. Tigers have a couple runners on with 1 away in the inning. And again, looking to secure Game 3 today over the Crimson Storm to also secure the series sweep. And that one misses, and now it is 2-0 to Jones. The 2-0. That one misses for ball 3. The 3-0 pitch runs high for ball 4. And once again, the bases are loaded here for SNU. This is not one of the batters you want to see from the Crimson Storm in this situation. Emma Swearingen due up at the plate. Crimson Storm will officially bat around here as Swearingen is the 9th woman to step up to the plate for the Crimson Storm in this inning. 3 runs already across on the inning, including one off the bat of Haley Evans, a solo home run that started off the inning. She waits in the on-deck circle. But this final out of the inning has proved incredibly elusive for Ouachita indeed. And now Kalia Kekahuna Fernandez is going to go out and have a word with Huddleston. Tigers hoping to keep the game right where it is to give themselves a chance to rally in the bottom half of the inning. The 2-0, that one squared up fairly well, but also well fouled down the left field line, and it's now 2-1. The 2-1 sent out to left field, and that one is just a foot or two shy of being an extra base hit. It was too far to the left. And now it's 2-2. Ouachita needing one strike to retire the side here in the top of the 7th inning. The 2-2 pitch. That one's fouled into the backstop, and almost a barehanded grab there from Haley Evans in the on-deck circle. The 2-2, that one squared up well down the line, but also another foul ball. Again, Huddleston looking for that put-away pitch with the bases loaded. The 2-2 pitch, that one also fouled into the backstop, and another chance at retribution there for Haley Evans, but it just eluded her grasp. The 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So 3 runs are plated on the inning, courtesy of 2 home runs, the first belonging to Haley Evans. The second, a 2-run shot off the bat of Brooklyn Sullivan. However, they do strand the bases loaded. And now Ouachita with one more shot at the plate here in Game 1. We'll see what they can do when we come back. You're watching Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Hello, I'm Taylor King. I've been practicing law for over 34 years, but long before that, I learned what it takes to be a good lawyer, caring for others. You could say it's a family trait, and it's one I've passed along to my kids. If you've been involved in an accident, call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. I want to help.
We want to help, to be on your side, by your side. I'm Austin King. Now, I've not been practicing law quite as long as my dad, but thanks to him, I know what it takes to be a good lawyer. I guess you could say it runs in the family.
Our town, a place for new beginnings, stalwart pine trees, reuniting with old friends. Whether you find yourself here for a ball game, a wedding,
And we welcome you back to Tiger Softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. A 7-1 your score, and the Tigers looking to rally on this senior day as this one is taken for ball 1. Callie Jordan, one of the seniors for Ouachita, due up at the plate. That one is in there for a strike, and just got some help from a friendly Southern Nazarene fan, as my roster up here blew off the top of the table and into the seats. The 1-1, that one is a strike regardless. It was tough to tell if it was a foul tip or not. It took an awkward ricochet off the mask of Franks. Meanwhile, we have another scoring update from Bethany, Oklahoma. It's a 2-out, 3-run triple off the bat of Judd Arrington to make it 9-3 Tigers. The 1-2, that one sent out towards the gap, and that one is going to be caught in left field courtesy of a sliding effort by Hannah Morales. Sophomore with a web gem to start out the inning. And now Lacey Ornelas steps up to the plate for Ouachita. That one misses down low for ball one. Again, out there on the mound in relief for Southern Nazarene is Janie Worthington. She is relieving Olivia Hernandez. The 1-0, that one popped up and will not be playable as it bounces off the top of the netting behind home plate, and it's now 1-1 to Ornelas. The 1-1 misses outside for ball two. Worthington did come into the contest when it was still close, so she will likely be credited with a save if she can hold on here. This one hit out to the left side and foul. At the end of the sixth inning, the score was 4-1. Worthington, of course, closing out that inning on the mound for SNU. However, in the top half of the seventh, it was 3 runs on 2 home runs, including a solo shot by Haley Evans and a 2-run bomb off the bat of Brooklyn Sullivan. But right now, Lacey Ornelas facing a full count here, 1 away in the inning. Tigers looking to rally in front of the home crowd here in Game 1 of today's doubleheader on Senior Day. The payoff pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. Worthington hits the right spot there for out number 2. And with 2 down, that's going to bring up Tiffany Backberg. Backberg has the only hit of the ball game for the Tigers. They manufactured a run in the bottom half of the 6th without getting a single hit on the inning. Here's the first pitch. That one is swung on and missed for a strike. Backberg wanting to find another one that she can drive to left field. The 0-1 to Backberg. Swung on and missed for strike 2, and now Worthington has the Tigers down to their final strike of Game 1. The sophomore southpaw looking to send Ouachita packing. Here's the 0-2. Misses outside for ball 1. The 1-2, swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to bring Game 1 to a close as Southern Nazarene picks up win number 12 of the year in Great American Conference play, defeating the Tigers on Senior Day by a score of 7-1. with the win. The Crimson Storm advancing to an even 500 on the year, 23-23, 12-15 in conference play. And the Tigers falling to 11-32, 5-23 in conference play. Credited with the win in this one will be Olivia Hernandez, and no official result yet. We'll have that for you in the second game, but it looks like Janie Worthington is going to be credited with the save, and tacked with the loss will be Tuesday Melton. A lot of bright spots on the game for Southern Nazarene. One of the MVPs offensively for her squad was Haley Evans, the third baseman, driving in 3, including a solo home run in the top half of the 7th inning, but Brooklyn Sullivan, a senior for the Crimson Storm, also driving in 2 on a 2-run home run in the same inning. Emma Swearingen going to add on another RBI, the freshman first baseman. And Hashiki rounding out the RBI totals for Southern Nazarene. 1 RBI on the day for Ouachita. That is credited to Kalia Kekahuna Fernandez on a fielder's choice. Rebecca Holloman does score to help the Tigers plate their first run of the series. However, that was all they had offensively in this first game. That's going to do it for Game 1 of today's doubleheader, but stay tuned because there will be more Tiger softball in just a few minutes. On the call for that game will be our own Chris Gay. But until then, on behalf of everyone here at the award-winning Ouachita Sports Digital Network, this is Chase Hartzell signing off. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you in just a few minutes.
I'm Nicole Auerbach from The Athletic.
Hey, this is Alex Pruitt with Sports Illustrated Magazine.
This is Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Kranick of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.